Motown Jazz. That's a nice switch up. Welcome to the Bayside Report. It's Tuesday, it's May 30th, the clock has just struck 5:01. You're leaving work, you're driving home. That asshole in the Hyundai Sonata just cut you off. Give him the middle finger real quick. Welcome to the Bayside Report. If you're starting your night shift, well, here you are. You're starting it with us, baby. How about this Motown fucking jazz setting the tone for this week's episode of the Bayside Report? Alrighty, that's enough. Let's start off with the hard stuff to those in Hollywood Beach area. I think there was another one in Ohio. Gun violence over Memorial Day weekend. Shootings. People lost their lives. Our thoughts, prayers, and condolences go out to you. I always say the beach is the most vulnerable place for a shooting to happen. And in Hollywood Beach and Fort Lauderdale, it's a very populated area. There's a lot going on. So you got to be on, I'm not surprised that something like this happened. And here in Florida, when I go to the beach, that's always my worst fear, is you never know. Someone's just going to come running on the beach with a AR-15 and start spraying at everyone. And I could see that happening at Clearwater. Clearwater is a very crowded, touristy beach that already, it's probably the most crime-ridden beach in the area, I would say. I'd say St. Pete, Paso Girl, you're not really going to see that happen a whole lot. But Clearwater, that's certainly a fucking possibility. I could certainly see some crazy-ass dude with a gun doing some shit like that, but let's pray and hope that never happens. Anyways, moving on. Memorial Day was good. Friday was kind of a relaxed day. I had my sister's birthday on Saturday, so I just kind of went down to the beach. I met this homeless guy a couple weeks ago. I was down at the beach on a Sunday night, Treasure Island area, leaving a drum circle. I don't know. Fuck it. You do shit like that to try and experience new stuff. So I went to a drum circle, and I was leaving the drum circle, walking back to my car, and there's this man that is experiencing homelessness sitting on a bench, and he has his hoodie it's all jumbled the fuck up. It's like there's just like a huge knot of the hoodie on his arm. And he goes, "Sir, can you please help me?" He goes, I hurt my shoulder. I got this hoodie on my arm. It's all tangled up. I can't get my shoulder out. So, long story short, a couple minutes later, we get him unraveled. And I start talking to him. And a great guy. He's from Jersey. He was a painter. He apparently painted Bon Jovi's house, Bruce Springsteen's house in Jersey. His wife passed away. There was a divorce where she pretty much took a lot of his shit. Yada, yada. He's in a bad position right now. He's a little older. But I sat and talked to him. I ended up buying him vodka. I bought him a little $5 vodka shooter to kind of get his spirits up. But it was cool talking to the dude. And people always shit on homeless. But, sometimes there's some nice homeless people out there you got to throw $5 to and maybe sit down and have a little conversation with and see where the fuck they're actually coming from. Then his friend, I got out of there at a good time because he had a little squadron that started rolling up as it got later. Cynthia came. And Cynthia started offering me services. Cynthia said she'd charge me my age. So, I had to skedaddle out of there. I wasn't interested in Cynthia's services. And then, I went to the beach, kind of walked around a little bit, went to like waist high, ripped out a nice piss. I had dinner before, so, I had a few land sharks I had to rip out in the ocean. Got out of the ocean, came back, and I walked by there. And by the time I got back, there was like 8 of them. 8 people experiencing homelessness, ganged up. So I got out of there at a good time. But yeah, my boy Doug, I got to give him a helping hand. I gave him goldfish the one day, a couple bucks. You can't over spoil. You gotta reel them in a little bit. Only 5 to 10 here and there. Maybe food. I like giving homeless people food. I try and award homeless people food in Pittsburgh, and they wouldn't want it. This one guy, I'd always try and give him a body armor or like a McDonald's burger. He just wanted straight cash or something else. He wasn't much of a foodie. He just needed other shit to keep him rolling. I just believe in karma. You gotta The easiest way to get good karma, that's an easy way. If you're looking to brighten someone's day, go find someone experiencing homelessness. Go give them $10. Maybe buy them a McDonald's cheeseburger or a salad if you want to be healthy. And not only that, that's good. It's good to, give them something, but talk to them. Talk to these people. They're fucking out here in the trenches doing quests all day, every hour, and you can't really sleep anywhere. My buddy down by the beach, he was telling me, you're pretty much just walking around like a zombie all night, because if they see your ass sleeping anywhere, especially those beach cops, they don't put up with that shit. They're gonna put the hurting on you. So you're just walking around the zombie. So those people are going through shit, However they got there, who cares? Everyone's going through something, especially nowadays. The world has entered a pretty crazy dimension. So we're all just trying to find our way through. But karma is real. Karma is very real. So I'm just trying to, do good deeds for those out there. Trying to look out for those people. We just got to look out for our neighbors. Maybe someday, we'll achieve that world peace, or we'll solve that world hunger. Anyways, Saturday was a good day. Ubered down to St. Petersburg. The Uber was fucking heated. It was like a 25-minute drive, but, I took him out of his Clearwater bubble. I'm sure he wanted to hit those beach rides. I took him down to the neighborhood way down there in St. Petersburg. He started throwing his fucking hands up at traffic. He didn't say a word to me. I still tipped him 15%. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to kill you with kindness. If you don't want to say a word to me, fine, your tip's going up. You want to be rude? I'll find a way to be nice. I'll find a way to be even fucking nicer. Don't talk to me. All right. Then he thanked me for the tip through the app. So I think he's like, all right, I was kind of being a fucking asshole. Because I did. I tried to make a little small talk, ask him how his day was going. If he had any plans Memorial Day, probably not. Just drive an Uber. But anyways, I got there. My sister's friends are a fucking great time. They're all a little crazy in their own way. But we did this little Italian place and then bar hopped around good old St. Petersburg. And I took a 5 milligram Adderall just to, keep me steady. But it was a bad idea because, Sunday you wake up and you totally forget what happens because, I just went home, went to bed, no worry, totally forgot it happened. And boom, you wake up, you're jittering, you're fucking ready to start a few corporations. I eat Cheerios, I eat blueberries, I drink coffee. I'm pretty regimented with the breakfast, like I said. And it backfired in a Walmart parking lot. Fucking all came out of me. I took a multivitamin. There was just too much going on in that stomach for what happened the night before. But anyways, it was a great Memorial Day. Sunday just relaxed. Yesterday was Monday. Played golf. It was good. Still a shitty golfer, but we're getting the mid-range shots down. Can't make putts. Hitting tee shots out of bounds, but it is what it is. I don't know what else is really going on this week. Just fucking chilling, another day on L. Ron Hubbard Way. Still all this Scientology mail coming in. There's nothing you can really do. I don't know if I have to call the church and be like, hey, she doesn't live here anymore. There was one from the Scientology Church of Texas, Scientology Church of Los Angeles, Scientology Church of fucking New York. They just keep on coming on. So I'm going to have to give them a little call or maybe stop down to their HQ, talk to that Miscavige dude. And that's the crazy thing about Scientologists. People don't realize that this guy's the leader of Scientology. His wife has been missing for like 10 years. David Miscavige. Let me get the exact date. Shelley Miscavige. So this guy pretty much just strong-armed his way into fucking leadership. And she has been missing for 15 years, going on 16 here in a few more months. They believe she's hiding in a bunker in I believe the real Scientology. I know LA is a pretty big Scientologist city. They believe she's hiding there underground. She could be dead, but no one's really doing much of an investigation other than asking this dude where his wife's at, and that's what he's saying. Weird, man. These fucking people are crazy. You could feel the Scientologist energy. So we're gonna get some holy water and just throw it on the walls and just kind of reset the vibe. But I think you can't knock Tom Cruise as much as we, he definitely. So here's the story with Tom Cruise. He joined because of his wife or girlfriend at the time in the early 90s. And then the Scientologist church posted all the outrageous shit about Xenu and the nuclear spaceship, and they came to Earth and there was a volcano, and I think it was something about 1 trillion people got burned, something like that. Once Tom Cruise found all that out, he tried to leave. He tried to leave the church. He was on a movie scene, and he left the church. He was gone, I think, for a few years. And Scientologists, the church, brought one of their auditors, so-called, to the movie scene. It was even out of the U.S. They went and picked up Tom Cruise and brought him back. Only a few years later is Tom Cruise the poster child of Scientology. So what happened, people? Was Tom Cruise brainwashed at some point along the way to really just go full on out? Because how do you leave a church after finding out what it's really about? And this is public information right on fucking Wikipedia. I mean, it's pretty plain as day. It sounds like there's some foul play here. But speaking of Tom Cruise, I saw him ride a motorcycle off a mountain, and he did it 6 times in a day. And he's like 60 years old. That's pretty fucking insane. Shout out to Tom Cruise. You might be a fucking wackadoodle, brainwashed Scientologist. He lives 10 minutes away from here, which is a crazy thought. It's just a quick fucking drive straight down to downtown Scientologeville. And he has that 39-story penthouse. But yeah, he rode a motorcycle off a mountain 6 times in one day, parachuted off. It was insane. He's still doing his own stunts. So you got it. You can knock him for all that other shit. But hey, at least Tom Cruise is not faking his fucking stunts.